Hey everyone, Kyle Walker here. If you love cars, fixing things, or just want to understand your vehicle better, you're in the right place. I share hands-on tips, smart driving advice, and straight-up car talk without the fluff. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and stick around till the end. You don't want to miss what's coming up. Let's get into it.
For many car owners, license plates on the car are not particularly valuable, important, and something special. But not for everyone. There is a category of drivers who give license plates a special meaning. This is where the main question that puzzled us ourselves comes in. Is it possible to sell a car, but keep its license plates? Can you keep license plates when selling a car? Let's answer right away. You can. Indeed, you can sell the car to another person, but keep the registration numbers from it. Under the new laws, you cannot sell a car without license plates. Every car for sale must have a registration license plate. If you are required to keep the license plate, you will be required to re-register the car in order to get other license plates for it. It is with these registration numbers of the vehicle can be offered for sale. Such actions are performed at the GIDBB office. Value of license plates. Let's not hurry to go to the study of formalities. It is always in time. Before that, we would like to talk a little more about license plates. Why are they so dear to some car owners? Perhaps, after studying this information, your license plates will prove to be valuable and very important. There can be several variations of these valuable license plates. A prestigious combination of numbers, which is understood to have a deep meaning, political, karmic, philosophical. A beautiful combination of symbols, for which a lot of money was paid in due time. The value may consist in a special relation to the former car, and the signs from it are perceived as a memory. In any of these cases, it is very desirable to keep your license plates when selling your car. How it can be done and whether it is possible at all we will tell you further. Duplication of registration plates. The traffic police may accept registration plates for storage, but they must meet certain requirements. Absence of defects, imperfections of various kinds are inadmissible. Chipping must not cover the surface of the license plate. Absence of worn paint, which makes the number poorly readable. If at least one of the described defects is present on the registration plate, the GIDBB staff has the right to refuse to accept it for storage. The production of a duplicate will help to guarantee the acceptance of the plate. Such a service is provided by large departments of the traffic police and private firms. Read also, profitable sale of the car for spare parts with a high value of state signs. It is recommended to contact a private firm, which must have the appropriate accreditation. Production of license plates is carried out in accordance with the requirements of GOST R 50,577-93. Only in this case you can be sure that the license plates meet all the requirements and the necessary levels of protection. The company that will be engaged in the manufacture of a duplicate will need to provide documents for the ownership of the car and passport. Such a pleasure will cost about 2,000 rubles. If this is expensive for you, but you still want to keep the numbers, you need to give the signs to the traffic police for storage. Although this procedure is not low cost. Documents required. The preservation of automobile registration license plates is one of the services provided by the traffic police to the population. The process of registration is a direct responsibility of the employees of the unit. It is necessary to have certain documents that are mandatory for everyone. Passport for the vehicle, passport, proving identity, issued by the Russian Federation, a certificate confirming the registration of the car, insurance, duplicate or dismantled license plates. With this set of documents in the GIBDD department, the re-registration of the car with the receipt of new state plates is performed. At the end of this procedure, the car owner will receive a new registration certificate, as well as new signs and a passport, which will contain a note on the made replacement. After that, it will be possible to sell the car. Amount of fees when keeping license plates. It is not difficult but expensive to keep the license plates from your car, which will be further put up for sale. Approximate costs can reach up to 8,000 rubles. This figure will consist of the following expenses. Duplicate will cost about 2,000. To make changes to the PTS costs 350 rubles. A new registration certificate for the old car is another 500 rubles. To obtain new license plates, you will have to pay RUB 2,000. Again, pay 350 rubles for making changes to the passport of a new car. To obtain a registration certificate for a new car will have to pay 500 rubles. and again pay 2,000 rubles to obtain a license plate for a new car. Read also, ways of determining the price of the state number of the car. These figures are approximate, but the discrepancy with the real size of the fees will be minimal. You need to think carefully whether the old license plates are so dear to you. Period of keeping the license plate number removed from the car. From the moment when an application for storage of the license plate number was submitted to the State Automobile Inspection Service, 180 days are given. Before the end of this period, the owner of the license plates must take them and place them on a new car that has passed the registration procedure. If the terms were violated, the number given for storage will be transferred to another person. How to transfer a license plate to a new car. When you are ready to transfer the stored numbers to a new car, you will need to write an application to the traffic police for their issuance. The application is submitted to the branch, followed by the issuance of a new registration certificate, and the PTS will make a corresponding mark on the actions performed. The license plates will be in your hands and can be attached to the car. After this procedure, you should contact your insurance company and enter the data on license plate replacement into the insurance policy. Useful tips. Finally, we would like to give some tips that will protect you from getting into unpleasant situations and avoid common mistakes. It is necessary to solve the issue of keeping the license plates even before selling the car. It is possible to carry out the procedure on the day of signing the contract for the sale of the car, but the buyer's consent is required. You need to negotiate with the buyer carefully, because after the conclusion of the contract, he can change his decision and your unique license plates will become his property. The laws of the Russian Federation must be strictly observed and do not try to find ways to circumvent them. The consequences can be very sad. Always remember about 180 days, which are allocated for storage of registration license plates. It is possible to sell the car and keep the license plates from it. This procedure will not be easy and fast. It will require considerable expenses and loss of personal time. How much do you value old license plates, and are you ready to go through all the stages of this procedure? In conclusion, selling a car while retaining its license plate number is indeed possible, but it requires understanding the specific regulations in your state or country. Always check with your local Department of Motor Vehicles or equivalent authority to ensure you follow the correct procedures. By doing so, you can successfully transfer ownership of the vehicle while keeping your cherished plate for future use. Thank you for watching, and we hope this information helps you navigate the process smoothly.